recording audio. Yeah, sounds good.
This is gonna be great.
I like it. You really can't tell. They're not gonna be able to tell.
Good.
So
Fucking bees.
Let's tell the killer fans what happened on your way over.
I got attacked by killer bees. I clocked out of work.
Yeah.
Walked to my car and got stung by a bee right on the nose.
Poor bastard.
And here I am. And I still feel something in there.
Is it like a snake? Do you want me to like suck out the venom?
Suck my nose.
Like suck my nose, bruh. It's like when Danny DeVito's the penguin, like went after that guy.
No,
man.
So I'm gonna do this with a stinger in my nose, I guess. I don't know.
I asked
my skin.
I asked this son of a bitch if he wants to like take care of. He's like, nah, I'm fine. Let's go.
Yeah, dude. Play it as it lies.
We do. What's this, golf? What is that? Oh man,
doesn't hurt as bad as I remember being a child being stung. That's the last time I got stung.
The worst I ever got stung, it was by a wasp. Like a wasp was like injured, like on the pool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You dick. Didn't turn off your phone.
That's a first.
And it was like on this like floaty toy in like a raft thing, kind of like what we're gonna talk about later in the show.
Yeah.
And I get onto it, and I'm like, my tit's on fire. And I get back, and there's like a wasp like frantically like trying to get out of my nipple. I had the biggest titty for like.
Almost got my girled.
Now the song's in my head.
The movie scene's in my head. It's fucking sad. Home Alone dies.
It's a rough. It's a rough.
Spoilers.
It's a sad movie. Yeah, sorry if you haven't seen it in 25 years.
Yeah, if you haven't seen this old ass movie, go watch it. I don't know.
I like it.
Like and subscribe.
Should we go watch My Girl? Like and subscribe to the Kings of Kill. Perfect. I love the promotion. I like it. All right, should we get this thing going?
Let's fucking yeah. 3, 2, 1.
All killers, this is the Kings of Kill podcast. We're your hosts. My name's Zach.
I'm Steven.
And together we are the Kings of Kill, bringing to you the show dedicated to the love of all things horror, even though this is the least terrifying program imaginable.
We're working on it. Got a few kinks.
Trying to get it spooky.
Couple years down.
Yeah.
1.5.
It's weird, though.
Still working on it.
My longest commitment of all time.
It's tough. Killing me.
Speaking of kills, thanks for joining us, all you killer fans. If you haven't, like, comment, subscribe, all the things. Do the social media stuff. Help us out. Steven, do your magic.
Help us. Links. Lightning. Lightning effects.
This is going to become a Metallica music video.
There's smoke bombs.
I wish we could do the Power Ranger intro and just have like smoke and then a sparkler and then we just leap out.
We need to make an intro, like an actual intro.
Did you ever show?
Montage.
Did you ever show? We do. Did you ever show those like awful spoofs from like when we like kept falling? We tried to like stage how we like walk because we just walk in and go.
Oh my god!
We
no,
plug
I
and play.
I haven't saved.
And Massa from Massa Visual Media was in the house helping us out with lighting and sound.
Producing.
Shout out, yeah, producing. And he was like, "Do you want to like, do you want to like film like because we just walk in and go, we plug and play." He's like, "Yeah, let's do it." And for some reason, like every time we're just like, "Oh god," and just kept fucking falling.
We kept needing life alert.
There was so many cords and shit all over the place.
I think it took like 6 takes to walk.
And I don't know how many times you just yeeted your microphone across the room, which is saying something because those things weigh like 30 pounds a piece.
Yeah, I don't know. But not a problem when we just hit play and go. Stupid.
I like how you had some Italian in there. Stupid.
It's stupid.
Anyways, hey, thanks for joining us. Like, subscribe, follow, comment, share the show with everyone you know. We're trying to grow. Need your help. We appreciate you.
Let's grow together.
Let's grow together. No one's growing with this.
Just grow with us. Just grow with us.
We're back to worst porno phrases right off the bat right here.
Yeah, well, what are you going to do? Get stung on the fucking nose.
Let's share some scares. Let's count some kills. Let's get this show going. Steven,
yeah.
what are we talking about today?
We're talking about Are You Afraid of the Dark? Dead Man's Afloat? What's the fucking
Close
title?
enough. You're in anaphylactic shock, so I do forgive you for
dying.
You guys, like, subscribe, donate. Steven's dying
Hospital
right now. The Tale of the Dead Man's Float from season 5.
Close enough.
One of the most terrifying.
It took 5 seasons to make the best episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark?
This is probably the best one. I mean, the only one.
It's the one I remember the most and scared of the most.
The only one that arguably can be similar is that vampire in the hospital. That was pretty trippy.
Oh, word. Yeah, that was
Oh, word.
That was dope. That was a great episode. Great episode. This is gonna be fun.
Do you need medical attention?
Nah, we're good. We're good. Let's just fucking wing it.
You just did the Looney Tune intro. Abdi, abdi.
I did. Quicksilver, I think, is a good one. That's I remember that name being good. The Pinball Wizard's
That was
the
fun.
funnest
Even
one.
though that wasn't scary, it was still trippy. It was a fun experience.
It was
but
very
if
fun.
you remember,
it's like watching Funhouse, that horror movie where all the kids are in a theme park and they get fucking slaughtered.
yeah,
That's
it's
fun.
What
House.
the interesting thing about Are You Afraid of the Dark and Goosebumps and Twilight Zone, even though let's be real, Twilight Zone is in a different category and league altogether.
Alpha male.
But this
Or female.
Chad Thundercock is Twilight Zone.
Yes.
And then little bitch boys down here with the Goosebumps and Are You Afraid of the Dark. But goddamn, there's so much fun to give kids an outlet. Goosebumps
Yes.
gave little kids an outlet to get spooked. And Are You Afraid of the Dark gave teenagers a fun outlet to get spooked. And I really loved this. I had so much fun when we covered Slappy for Goosebumps.
Yeah. It was weird because that was like on after school. So it was like daytime. The bumps weren't that scary. But Are You Afraid of the Dark was during SNCC, which was
at night.
TGIF.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it'd be like 9 o'clock. It'd
Yeah.
be like one of the last ones, 9:30, because 10 o'clock is when SNCC was done. I think Kablam opened it.
Oh,
maybe.
Kablam.
Kablam
Oh, my
was great.
God. Action League now.
Yeah.
The Flesh. He's super strong and
Melt Man,
super
my
naked. With the power, too. Melt.
Phineas Ferb, the alien and the caveman. Genius.
Oh, that was so good.
It was just Robot Chicken before Robot
Wait,
Chicken.
wasn't that called Prometheus
And Bob.
Yeah.
Not Ferb. That's that
Phineas and
other
Ferb,
dumbass rectangle dork looking fucking, I don't know. No, not that.
One of those assholes that was on every cereal box for 20 years.
Still is.
Was it
Prometheus.
Eat Ed and Eddie? What is that?
Ed, and Eddie.
Ed and Eddie?
Ed with like one D.
I just feel like I
double
just
Ds.
said one long word. Ed and Eddie, like my mouth is just moving. The puppeteer is just up my ass, moving my face.
That was Cartoon Network for sure. But Are You Afraid of the Dark during the SNCC lineup, which was, I mean, pretty fucking tight besides TGIF. I mean, if you don't watch TGIF, we had
SNCC, you had to like choose that. That was a tough gamble.
Well, I mean, one was on Friday, one was Saturday, but
That's
which
right.
was better? I don't know. You either get the family lessons or you get all that. All that. Kids SNL, I guess.
I wish I was a jingle writer. Like, can you imagine? Like, hey, we have a new show. All that. It's like SNL, but for kids. What should the theme song be? Let's just say all that a couple of times and see what happens.
Yeah. Branches off to
Get everybody on
Keenan
just a
and Kel.
trampoline.
That branched
Keenan
off
and
to
Kel.
so many things. The Amanda Bynes show.
Who
or
loves
whatever.
orange soda?
Fucking Kel.
I wish that was the line.
Fucking me.
Fuck it.
No, SNCC was awesome. And for Are You Afraid of the Dark to be late made it
Made it even
spookier.
better.
Yeah.
Made it even better. It's like watching Tales of the Crypt or X-Files. You had to stay up late for that.
Yeah, I'd always finish Snick, and then SNL would come on, which was during the 90s, so it was a roller coaster. But that's when, like, Sandler was on it. All that, those people. Phil Hartman. So it was pretty funny, but then it was kind of like, sometimes. But I don't know. That's who we grew up with. So it was
But the 90s, there was a lot of that cheeseball thing that was just acceptable to be cheeseball. Like, for example...
Billy Madison should have won so many Oscars. That would have made sense in the 90s. Major Payne should have won.
I don't even want to hear the word Oscars because they just celebrate bitch boys that beat the fuck out of people because their wife gives them a fucking side eye. Looking at you, Fresh
Oscars
Prince,
are the
motherfucker.
Which was on TGIF.
The Smiths are the worst.
That's true. They made some hits.
Some hits.
Some good movies. And one good album. No, actually, Will Smith has, like, before Fresh Prince. Like, he has that album with DJ Jazzy Jeff. Anyways, Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah, about that. So the original, Are You Afraid of the Dark has 100 episodes. Okay, so the original lineup was from 90 to 96, Canadian TV, picked up by Nickelodeon.
That was Canadian?
Owned by Viacom, yeah.
Jesus.
Not
Narc.
It was... Then it was revived, not rebooted, revived in 99 to 2000, then revived again for a miniseries that was kind of like a movie event. That was a few years ago.
Yes.
Which wasn't that bad.
I didn't finish it. I put it on.
It's really targeted for
like,
kids,
man.
but like it's fun.
Yeah.
They brought
And they
back
have
some
old
OGs.
cast, yeah.
Yeah, they did. So this is directed by T.J. McHale and written by Will Dixon. These are the creators of the show. They had a hand in every single episode.
As they should be.
Margot Finley plays Clarice, who is our
Lady.
leading
distress.
lady. Not very much in distress at
Nah,
all.
she's a badass.
She's a bad bitch.
She's like swim fan. She
all-
just swims a lot.
No, swim fan's out of her fucking mind. No,
Yeah, that's true.
her
Julia
friend
Stiles-
turns
was that-
out to be swim fan.
Oh, yeah.
I think you're right. I think it is Julia Stiles. Kaj Eric Erickson. Speaking of Ed and Eddie, Kaj Eric Erickson plays Zeke, our geek. Get it?
Not
That's his
Josh
name.
Harnett from the faculty, but
No,
this
not-
Zeke.
What?
This fucking nerd.
That is not a geek at all. I don't know what happened to my throat. Josh
His
Hartnett
name is
got
Zeke
stuck.
in faculty. I don't know.
Yeah, a spitting image. So, it starts off right. Okay, first of all, everyone's around the campfire, the classic thing.
Yeah.
Okay, how come the leader, all right, the Scott Summers Cyclops of the group,
Oh, shit.
the goody two shoes good boy with the Harry Potter glasses, has the perfect '90s bangs the entire episode.
Oh, yeah. Just like the vocalist of Thursday.
Oh, it's pieced perfectly.
Yeah, he's got the part.
never moves.
Nick Carter style.
Wow, it is there.
Yeah. He resembles every Backstreet Boy
So they at the same time,
at the same time.
just you can just cue everybody just
That's,
playing right
that's,
now.
that's the late 90s. They're like, we need this guy to have a look. Okay, let's pick 5 looks.
If he
Throw
just
him in.
walks in and all he hears down, down, down. It's so 90s. It's cringe. The clothes are huge. The biggest piece of clothing is when Zeke is like going swimming and he has like my cousins used
Just
to give me
grunge.
hand-me-downs. My cousins were all like 85 feet tall. I was this like 4-foot little bastard. Like here's my basketball jersey. I love this dress. Thank you.
Now, puffy jackets were the shit back then. Well, I mean, I didn't wear them, but
And now they are again.
they are again. Like that fucking... Was that music video with like Notorious B.I.G., Puff Daddy? It's like Mo Money, Mo Problems.
I'm
or
just
something
thinking of
with
pop-up
Nas.
video from VHS right now. Just like,
Dude, that was the shit. Pop-up video. Just like these texts are popping up on my damn phone and
I
distracting
can't wait
me.
for the haptic feedback just to fucking annihilate the microphone.
Oh, it's fucking dumb.
There's a silent option on your phone.
It is.
You just, what screw did you turn in
It's
your
an iPhone.
phone?
It's gadgets and shit. It's like a Swiss Army knife.
So it starts off. Let's set the scene. Oh, I found out something crazy about this? So you know what they throw into the fire to make it go? Pfft. When I say I summon the tail, the Midnight Society, where the fuck they
As
say.
a kid, I always thought
and
it
then
was
they do the
heroin.
tail.
Yep, that's heroin.
Rough child.
I was like 7. I was like, heroin. crazy. Kids.
I can't imagine what you did in the bathroom with baby powder, just like snorting that shit.
No, they're throwing it in the fire because they're getting rid of it. It's like a drug-free zone, and it's
Also,
safe. Nickelodeon is safe.
That's like the coolest satchel of all time. It's leather.
It's
wrapped.
badass.
Anyways, they have the perfect
It's like it's from
stone
Legends of the
chair.
Hidden Temple.
Yes, it's exactly like that. If only the stone chair spoke like the temple god.
Oh yeah, Olmec. Yeah.
Deep dive.
He'd always be like, tell them what they want, Olmec. He's like, some fucking Skechers.
I wish Olmec was smoking a cigarette.
Some fucking Skechers. I'm over here. I'm busy. I'm a wall. What are you talking to me about?
I'm a wall. I'm holding shit up. Get off me. Oh, man. Poor Olmec just needs a break. Where's the
He
union?
just needs a break, yeah. But,
Now I'm thinking about the rock monsters from Neverending Story, of how they're just like rocks
oh,
eating
hell
rocks.
yeah. Yeah, and he's just rolling around on the river. What are they throwing in the goddamn fire? We could check heroin off. It's not
And
that.
Are You Afraid of the Dark? I always wonder like what that was, thinking it's some crazy science experiment shit.
With sand.
It's non-dairy creamer.
And it makes that sparkle, and a story comes out of
And
the
it
sky.
actually makes a reaction like that. And a story comes it creates text and whatever you're
smoke,
talking
and then
about.
you just see it like a
The text
flat.
is blue with yellow, and like the bottom's always curved.
Yeah. We got to get a hold of some of that.
Anyways, I love
That's
the premise.
interesting.
I love how easy it is. It's a quick, easy show to watch. So it starts off, there's a science experiment where Zeke is doing a classic volcano.
No,
thing.
wait. It starts off with Jay Bruchel. I think that's his last name. From like all the Seth Rogen shit.
You are right. That is his name.
Goon. He wrote and directed Goon. He's in all these things. It starts off with him like just drowning immediately. Like, hey, I'm going to go for a
That's
swim.
right. That's
I'm
right.
dead.
So it starts
He says
off,
I'm dead.
It starts off in the 50s. All right. There's a little boy going for a swim in the pool, and then the lifeguard and his girlfriend, or like clearly it's after hours, right? And him and his lady friend are like, "What you doing?" And he's like, "Should I be watching your kids?" She's like, "No, come here, you." And like they're making out, right?
It's
Classic
so
Camp
weird.
Crystal Lake.
Yeah, the lifeguard comes out like, hey, don't swim alone. And he looks like he's like Jack. He's hanging out by himself for a minute in the bathroom. But then you find out it's with his girlfriend. So that's
I think they're in like a locker room or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're trying to get have a little fun.
yeah.
All right,
As kids or teens do.
as young children do.
Let
What?
me up the age a little
Yeah,
bit.
yikes.
Let me.
Yikes. As your typical 11-year-old does.
Now, this is his film debut or his video debut.
Yeah,
And what does he get? Like 30 seconds.
30 seconds. He smells something weird. He gets tugged on. He drowns.
He gets tugged on
He
and he
no,
drowns.
no.
You heard it here first. And I didn't say it.
Thanks, bud.
He could be bad too. Anyways.
I'm the bad guy.
Kid dies. Did a science experiment.
Speaking of bad guy, have you watched Batman yet?
Nope.
Okay, just get the fuck out.
I'm saving it.
It's out.
I
What are
told
you saving
I
it
told
for?
somebody I would watch it with
You
them.
do this all the time, and that usually results in a 2-year wait,
Yeah, or they watch it without me. But
and then you cry alone.
I hold my word.
All right. So you're a good man.
Try.
You're like Zeke. All right. Speaking of Zeke,
Speaking of dorks,
he's doing a science experiment. It's your classic volcano. It's going to erupt, right? He gets the measurement wrong. It causes a slight mess, and the teacher acts like he just fucked up the entire campus.
dude, he is so
There's like
pissed.
some bubbles that are out, and the teacher's like, "Fuck you. You're getting an F. I hate
F.
you." The whole crowd laughs, and there's like
Holding you
4
back.
bubbles in the ground, and he's like, "Janitor, hey, come clean this up." And literally, the janitor sees like a few bubbles in the ground. He's like, "Wah, wah, I hate my
he
life."
Yeah, he looks at Zeke, who's like, "Did you fucking make this mess? Did you do this?" Like,
Also-
he's like Ben Stiller in Happy Gilmore.
When they
He's
zoom,
just so
yeah,
pissed.
when they also zoom into his face later, because he does become a pivotal role in the story.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know if his hair is made up of his mustache or if his mustache is made up of his hair, because there's no difference whatsoever.
His
Same
mustache
color,
was
same
way
everything.
too long. I was talking to the director, and he said the
Yeah,
mustache was
good
way
friend.
too long, so
Yeah.
they cut it,
Oh.
and then they just glued it because they're like, we don't want a bald man on set, and so they just glued patches.
It's too shiny with the lighting.
Yeah, no, that's real,
Um,
real story.
so
Janitor's pissed.
Clarice
Science boy is pissed.
Clarice is making fun of this guy. Her friend is like, I think Zeke's kind of cute. Zeke is not cute, but
Nah.
she goes over to be like, hey, what's up? Let me help you clean up. They don't do anything. They just make fun of him. He doesn't give a fuck about Clarice's friend, who gets kind of pissy. He wants
It doesn't make
Clarice.
sense.
So this is what I love about this. So he's your typical geek, right? But he's balls up and he's like, what's up, baby? You want to talk? And she's like,
Yeah.
no, ew. And he's like, oh, yeah? I got something to show you.
She's
on the
weird.
swim team, and he found a secret passage to like an old abandoned swimming pool in the school, which, you know.
It happens.
Yeah.
We had 3. I don't know. This kid, like, she was like, I hate school. And he was like, oh, I can help with that. And
He's
then
going to, he
weirdest
agrees.
transition ever.
He shows her this hidden room and wants to hang out with her. She doesn't really want to. She's not into him. And she's struggling with science. He's like, yo, I'll tutor you if you teach me how to swim, because he's terrified of water because he almost drowned as a kid.
That's too bad.
But like the story he tells, like a seaweed touched his foot and he was like, ah!
Yeah. Yeah.
And now he's afraid of water.
Yeah. And so he helps her with school, and then it's just like he does a smirk. And then the weirdest transition.
This kid is
it
a
didn't make any
genius, though.
sense.
This kid got this chick into a swimsuit for hours on end.
It's true. He didn't even have to do a backflip on a motorcycle. Like what? I do.
What? That's that.
You get chicks
always
by
the
doing
move?
backflips. Yeah.
Babe, what's your name? Deborah. Hold on, Deborah.
This one's for you, Deb.
You're
And then he
You're inside.
puts on 2
damaging
sunglasses.
furniture. No, I want to see the flip.
Yeah.
Flip down.
It's sunglasses with the flips. Yeah, and he does a backflip. It's crazy.
Oh man. So they're hanging out, and like it's kind of cute because like she's not really that into him, but she doesn't mind him as a friend. But they get vulnerable.
She teases.
And they start like kind of getting to know each other, and like you kind of watch a natural relationship blossom. It's kind of cool. I don't know.
It's very cute.
Props to Zeke, man. Get it, son. I like it.
No, yeah, he's a good kid. Gets A's. That's what I got about him.
All right, that's good.
He's a good kid.
He's a good kid.
He fucks up
He's a good
science
boy.
experiments, but
So when they're hanging out, they smell this weird smell,
rotten eggs.
and then like the boat starts rocking. Which here's the weird thing.
They aren't doing it themselves either.
Wow. Here's the weird thing. So the boat from an aerial shot has a solid yellow bottom. From beneath, it has a clear bottom with no one inside the boat.
Yes, I did notice that.
Whoops.
Whoops, indeed. Yeah, kind of weird.
So they smell this weird acidic smell. Not sure what it is. The boat starts rocking, and they start getting pulled under, and they start freaking out. And here comes the janitor with like the world's longest rescue pole. And he's like, grab it now! Very violently.
Yeah,
He pulls them both in Batman style with
he's the man.
easy, you know.
He's not pissed anymore.
Gives them cocoa, which every gym has.
It's cold.
And he's like, listen, you got to stay out of this pool. By the way, the pool was restored because even though the school already has a pool, because they have a swim team, which is what Clarice is on, after Zeke shows her this pool, she alone single-handedly convinces the school in a matter of days to restore this pool
I don't understand.
and to open it up for anyone to use, which so far is only them.
I think we missed a couple of scenes that were deleted scenes. Maybe it's on the DVD.
It's a tight thing with 22 minutes only. You got to squeeze that in there.
I mean, she probably ran for a class president and was like, I promise to restore the secret pool.
I feel like every time we do the commercial fade out, it just keeps playing and we don't know. We can't see it. We
Exactly.
just get the,
Like, we just gotta cut,
easy
fade it.
breezy, beautiful Maybelline or CoverGirl, whatever the
Exactly.
fuck it is. I don't know.
Yeah. So, yeah, she ran for class president, got the pool cleaned, talked to some principals, some teachers.
Zeke became prom queen. All this stuff happened.
Yes, that's true. And the pool's clean now. It's 2 pools. Schools need that. 2 pools.
I feel like, imagine like you being like somehow a mafia realtor for school districts. You're like, it's got 2 pools.
It's got 2 pools.
Two
If you
pools.
don't have 2 pools, we'll get you 2 pools. If you don't like 1 pool, we'll get you 2.
So that was weird, and the janitor explains that he's from the intro. That he explains that I'm from the intro.
I'm from the intro. Don't you remember me?
I love when younger him though is like wearing this like muscle shirt from the 80s, like that's his pool gear. And when he jumps in, even though it's too late, does the Jesus pose. If anyone's a lifeguard out there, when he jumps in, he puts his arms wide and then crosses his feet midair and sinks. Is that the proper rescue maneuver?
I don't know.
Because Mitch from Baywatch ran for a mile in slow motion and always dove head first after throwing the buoy.
When you jump from like high spots, you gotta like be a fucking Sharpie and then like hold your dick and jump in like that.
Sharpie dick. I would love for you to be a swim coach. All right, be a Sharpie, hold your dick, get in there.
That's how you fall.
Now this guy falls like he does Jesus pose. He even crosses his feet.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, he's the badass. Billy Badass is the name of this.
I don't know if crucifixion diving is Billy Badass style.
It'd probably be a 10 out of 10 on the Olympics though. Good scores all around. Jesus.
I would like to vote this next move to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. So he says, like, hey, I'm the lifeguard from the intro. That's what he says. I don't know why I keep doing that. Goddamn. It keeps going. And he said that his girlfriend's brother died, and then 3 more deaths happened, and they closed the pool.
So this school let 4 kids die.
Yeah.
Before they... Jesus, that shit would.
And do you know what they did? They just fucking put a locker in front of it, pretended nothing ever happened.
Coach Carter the doors and just put a lock on it.
And then this lifeguard's so stunned he like guards the building now as janitor there.
I'm surprised they even let this guy still work
Since
there.
he did kill somebody.
It's like Willie on The Simpsons. Like, how do they get the groundskeeper to stay there?
It's kind of like every Camp Crystal Lake counselor. Like, well, you were fucking instead of watching the kids, right?
But you're not fired. You can still watch our kids. I don't understand it.
It'd be a bigger twist if they were like, hey, by the way, we got married after that. Remember when I let your brother die?
It doesn't even explain what happened to her.
No, and I really want to know.
I need a part 2.
I would love a part 2.
I gotta call that director back.
By the way, it's called Dead Man's Float because there's a swimming pose where you actually just float on your stomach. It's called Dead Man's Float.
That's too bad. I
didn't know that until fucking. I was today years old.
Like
when
a
I found
great
that
technique.
I don't know what it's for.
Save my life. I'm gonna do Dead Man's Float.
Look, Dad. So this monster this ghost is been set free because of the renovation for some reason. Somehow it was trapped underneath tarps.
Curses.
But now it's fine.
Oh, it does the Freddy fucking thing underneath the tarp.
Oh, it does.
Like lifting up.
Creeps through. It's pretty good. This is some amazing effects. One thing I got to give it to Are You Afraid of the Dark? The effects are always super fun.
They were way better than Goosebumps.
Oh, man. The makeups, the costumes, the set design. Remember Badge? That had a crazy set design.
Oh, yeah.
Or that dream thing where people are just floating and there's smoke underneath of them.
Shit, that's right.
Also, the reoccurring characters are so fun.
Yes.
Everybody, so depending on who's telling the story.
The Midnight Society?
That's what they call themselves. They have certain flavors to them, and whoever's telling the story, you know if it's going to be a ghost story or a magic story or, you know what I mean?
And this guy was
a monster story.
The guy telling the story is new. This is his
new.
Initiation.
It's his initiation. Everyone's making fun of him, dogging him because he has greasy hair.
He looks like the fucking, I don't know, some
asshole.
Also,
the responses, everyone does. There's always room for some reason in every 90s anything for just faces. Like, instead of like, you could tighten every episode to 15 minutes, but instead it's 22 minutes because everyone's pausing to go,
yeah. That wasn't very scary.
And then also, once per episode, you have to have the scream.
They had to throw that in.
So this goddamn ghost comes up, and when you finally see it, they put a chemical on it because Zeke realizes that the smell is acidic. It's not that's why it has this terrible odor, and that's how you know it's coming. And it turns out if you put methyl orange onto an acid, it turns red. So the reason they got away with having a bloody, terrifying skeleton ghost against the FCC, well, it's just dye. It's not real blood. Genius.
What a genius move, because this thing looks fucking terrifying.
It's so scary.
They throw acid on it?
It is acidic by nature, but it's also water-based. And they use this agent called methyl orange, which dyes it. It's a
So they
test
throw
they
it
use
acid
to
on it
determine
instead of
what's
taking
acid or not. They don't, although this would make more sense if they took acid.
If they took acid, this would make total sense. But they
starts
throw
off,
it away.
the janitor
useless.
just took the acid, and this all started right there.
This is, he just wakes up. This is just one of his trips. And the principal's like, why are you still here? I fired you 20 years ago.
So this thing goes after him. It can move like water and go through pipes, everything. It's so terrifying. The makeup is absolutely astounding.
It's amazing.
They get rid of him by using manganite, I think is how you say it.
Sure.
If not, comment below. Let us know fear or ignorance, man. So manganite is what he used in the beginning to make that volcano explode. Now, here's the weird thing.
Oh, yeah.
Not only did they just have science-based products in the pool, like whole tubs ready to go, but so now they can see the terrifying monster, which helps them.
I like when he puts the broom right through
and
the
he
monster.
just water so you can't actually
attack
attack him.
effect, and it's just slow motion. It's like a great sword swinging, but it's a mop.
Yeah.
Weird.
It still works, though.
It works.
I'm still down.
Yeah.
So then Clarice, from her lessons from Zeke, decides, okay, we'll get this manganite and fuck him up, right? So she has, out of nowhere, a protein-sized jug of
She
this
steals
thing,
it from the classroom.
and she like unscrews it. Then Zeke pushes it in the pool, and he's like, "No, there's moisture in your hands; it'll burn you." It's fucking open, isn't the whole pool on? Like, what?
Yeah. So let me push my friend.
So then
It's a joke we would do.
So then she does like the tearaway pants NBA startup, dive in there, gets it, somehow isn't burned at all, throws it on this motherfucker, and that's what actually does. Anyways, it's quick. It's so fun.
It's a really quick episode.
I loved it. It's one of the best episodes
still pretty
of all time.
terrifying.
Dude, the second the intro hit with the swing and the music and that clown doll and the fan, the keyhole, I was
It's so
so
good.
down.
No, this definitely terrified me as a kid to not swim. Night swims definitely. Like Jaws was a thing, but like indoor pools,
Yeah.
out like underground pools or whatever, no.
It Follows has a good pool scene, if I remember right.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
This is basically it. The same shit.
I loved it. So the reoccurring characters in this, there's Sardo, who you always know it's going to be a joke thing. No mister, emphasis on the dough, Sardo, right? And then Dr. Vink, I think is his name. He's guest stars in all the spot. He's from the episode where there's a gargoyle that knows your fears. That's super creepy.
Oh, shit.
He's from the episode where he releases Nosferatu in the theater.
Right, yes.
These are great. Like,
Great
I
episodes.
love that.
And they
that
always
Dr.
do
Vink
reoccurring characters.
looks
too.
like if Hagrid was a human and Jack Black's dad.
Fuck. Yep. I'll give you that one.
Dude, so many people guest starred too. A really good episode too was when, what's his name? Gilbert Gottfried guest starred in one. And that was a really good episode, actually.
A lot of people guest starred in this shit.
That was awesome.
More than Goosebumps. Which I think, it did make it better. A lot more child actors.
I loved it. It was so good. It was so fun.
Yeah, a lot of people did. Even Jay Bruchel, got his film debut here for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And he died. Child. Anyways.
What would you rate this, man? What do you think?
Oh, man. I honestly, not the series, but the episode for the series.
Series has about half the series is you could do a wash.
Yeah.
But half the series, though, is gold.
Yeah. Series, probably 3.5 out of 5 to be safe.
Okay.
For the episode.
This episode.
It's 5 out of 5 rotten egg smells out of 5 with the side of Jay Bruchel dying in 30 seconds.
Yikes. No, this was
5
so
out
good.
of 5.
I liked
Best
it.
episode.
I really
of
liked it.
Are You Afraid of the Dark? And I'm not, but yeah, 5 out of 5.
A lot of accents coming out today.
5 out of 5.
The bee sting's getting to you.
Yeah.
What if tomorrow you just have a full-on penguin nose? Like, it just...
Dope.
Horror news. What we got?
All there is Talk.
Slow news week in horror.
No one's talking. They announced that they're working on a new Blair Witch. They're rebooting. I don't know if actually it's there's not much information besides someone was like, "Hey, we're doing a new Blair Witch. Fuck you." They say that.
I like that.
But it's just been 6 years ago since they rebooted it, and if this is another reboot, Jesus. But you know what? The last one was fun. I enjoyed it. It wasn't terrible. It's better than Blair Witch 2, Book of Shadows. I'll give you that.
Yikes. You know what was fun? The game. The end got a little squirrely, but the game was fun.
Oh, yes. That was a good little survival walk. That's all it is. You're just walking the whole time. Woods, cool. Actually, it
Sounds like Lord of the Rings.
spooky. No, Lord of the Rings, they go through mountains, caves, meadows, rivers. They just sound of music the whole time.
Really treacherous in that meadow. They're all skipping.
There's a battle in a meadow.
Oh, man.
It's crazy.
Hello? It's so bright. It's going to explode.
The knob is over here.
Steve's knob is over there, guys.
Off screen.
If you're watching us, I live in a haunted house, and
Yeah.
shit gets weird. One of the lights just went.
At least the ghost is
so
nice.
painfully bright. I don't
Like,
even
oh,
know.
you're doing Are You Afraid Dark? Let me brighten it up for you.
It's okay.
It's okay, man.
Imagine all those actors being asked, so are you afraid of the dark? God damn it, shut the fuck up.
Dude.
Yeah, left
Okay,
and
so
right.
this kid tells a story, and then at the end, the Midnight Society gang members
They don't even
are like,
give him
do another one next week.
Yeah, that's actually the first
one was
time in show
okay.
history that they had a new initiate
Yes.
not work.
Yeah.
But this is like the best story of all time. And then
They're like, yeah, what's up, Doc?
there's one guy that did initiation like the season before. His story was there was a haunted cab. The end.
Yeah.
And
they're
he got
you know
in.
what? You're in, bud.
Right in.
And then I don't even think he was a cast member. But this one, no.
He made it one season. And
Try
that's it.
again, boy.
65 episodes for the original run, 90 to 96. Dude, this is awesome.
There's a movie out too. It's like a little mini movie.
I think it's like a made for TV thing that was built for the third revival of it.
Third revival. My God.
Stephen King wrote a book called Revival. It's pretty fun.
Stephen King should have done it like a little Goosebumps kind of thing with all of his short stories.
I don't think he could have simmered it down to that age group.
It could have been on not PBS.
No, it couldn't have.
That's even
Have
worse.
you read King? Jesus.
That's even worse than Goosebumps. I mean, nicer. PBS is more kid friendly. I don't even know what Goosebumps was on. Is that Fox? That's Fox. That's Fox.
I don't remember. It's too long ago.
I think it was like right after Power Rangers. Coming home from school.
Do.
Yeah. With the dog barking. Dog borks.
I do like how Borks.
It borks.
Bork.
Fucking borks.
My kid watches this fucking YouTube show and it narrates what their dog is thinking, trying to be cute. So instead of human, it just says "ooman," and instead of barking, it says "bork," and it annoys the fuck out of me.
What? So it's like, look who's
It's
talking.
just adults pandering to small children is all it is. You know, borderline criminal shit on YouTube.
And that makes it on YouTube, huh? We can come up with something better. Ants talking. No, that's ants. Bug's Life.
Bees? No, wait. Seinfeld did that.
Seinfeld did bees. Damn it. There's no more ideas. Those were the two only ideas
Speaking
left.
of bees, how's your nose?
Don't feel it. We'll find out.
But the
right
rest of
after
your
this.
face, does the whole face not feel anything?
That feels like nothing happened. Oh, yeah, it does.
Nope, that hurt.
Checks out. It hurts. No, it's not that bad. 7 out of 10. Wouldn't get stung again. If I had to put a rating on it.
You making a terrifying nursery rhyme right now?
7 out of 10. Won't get stung again.
Freddie, come back. We need a better rhyme. Next week.
What's the hint?
So, we have an option next week.
An option?
Because these both came in at the exact same time. So should we do a double feature or should we take them in order?
Cock double.
They're
Double cocks. Nope.
2 cocked in 1.
Let's, Oh, wait. Fuck.
So literally, at
So
the
do we do
exact
one
same
and then the
time.
next
So what we usually
week?
do is it just literally by order. That's simple. That's how we do the request. The only time we jump ahead is if something's really close and
Can
the
you see
holiday
what
is really
time
close.
one showed up?
It's the same time.
This is bullshit.
It is the same. Like by the second, it's the same time.
Different person?
Yeah.
You guys.
So should we do a double? They're so different. Should we do a double feature or should we?
It depends.
Do like
is it
an
like a
alphabetical
3-hour
order.
fucking... Is it The Shining versus Green Mile? I don't want to...
It's gonna take 8 hours of prep.
Just...
We got so excited when we got like these episodes, especially not only is it nostalgic to our childhood, but like we got excited because it only took, instead of like 8 hours of research, it took an hour and
It was
we were
amazing.
good.
Yeah.
Also, I love this stuff because it reminds me of being a kid, man. It's so fun.
Yeah.
Are You Afraid of the Dark? Check it out. It's on Paramount right now.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what I watched it on.
That's... Yeah. Yeah, that's what I watched it on. All seasons, I think.
I know all the originals are on there. I don't know about the rest.
The newest reboot, like the mini movie.
Yeah,
we were
that
talking
thing.
about, that's on there.
Which is kind of a fun story.
Yeah.
And I think they bring back like the leader and stuff.
They
for that
bring
one.
back
a couple people.
the part-haired guy and a few more, I think. Like 4 or 5 cast members actually come back. But I don't know.
Ross Hull. That's Gary. That's the main.
Russ
that's
Hole?
the main- Ross Hull.
We got a Russ Hole. I don't know. Double feature seems like a long ass fucking time.
I don't know.
I don't know. Do you think we could do a double feature?
They both start with the same letter. I was going to think alphabetically,
What? I was
but
gonna
it's
say,
not
yeah.
gonna work.
I don't know. What let's do the one with the longest title first and then the other one. Don't show it to me because I want to guess it.
It's like.
Let's
Okay.
do the one with the longest title, and then next week we'll do the
are
other
we
one.
counting letters or are we counting words?
What? How does that? Arachnophobia, and we're doing fucking. I don't know.
Although this title is pretty long. You know, Are You Afraid of the Dark? Tale of a
That's-
Dead Man's Blood.
Yeah,
Anything with a colon in it.
yeah.
I'm going to give you hints for both.
Okay.
And
Whatever one I guess, that's the one we're doing.
Okay. Okay. We'll do it. We'll do hint and hint. Hint and hint.
Okay.
Okay. But if you get the first one, I have to.
Give me the second one.
Yeah. All right. All right. So okay. First hint. This stars Neo and Al Pacino.
Oh, Devil's Advocate.
Okay. Now, to make it fair, I got to give you a hint for the next one. Okay.
Yeah. Wild.
LL Cool J made a single for this.
Deep Blue Sea.
Yeah.
Let's do
My
that
hand
one.
is like a shark fin. Yeah, dude.
Let's do Deep Blue Sea and
All
then
right.
Devil's Advocate.
All right. Next week, guys, Deep Blue Sea. This is one.
There's no way I would have done a double feature for some 4-hour lawyer talk and then an awesome shark movie. My God.
I love Devil's Advocate. That's
No,
so dope.
it's a great movie. That'll be a great episode in 2 weeks.
But for now, next week, Deep
Hell yes.
Blue
Ooh,
Sea.
I'm ready. One of my favorite shark movies besides Jaws, Deep Blue Sea.
The cast is crazy. in
Thomas
this one.
Jane, the
cast
Punisher
is
boy
crazy.
himself.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. All right, guys, tune in next week. Thanks for listening. My name's Zach.
Hey, I'm Steven. I got a bee sting.
We appreciate you for listening. Thank y'all so much. Next week, Deep Blue Sea. Together we are
The Kings of Kill. That was a good one. Finally.